voice. Imagine if we couldn't sing or talk or even hear.
What? That would be horrible.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus healed a man who couldn't hear or talk.
What? How did he do that?
I don't know, but let's figure that out with Miss Samantha.
Okay, let's go.
Well, you're right, Jordan and Olivia. There is a story in the Bible of how Jesus healed a man who couldn't hear or talk. And the way he did it was very interesting. So let's find out what it was. All right, just like every week, go ahead and find this picture in your H&M packet and go ahead and color it whatever way you want. Use your crayons, use your markers, and remember to post with your parents or your grown-ups to the comment section or email me. I want to see your pictures. All right, let's go ahead and read our story. All right. So our story is, Jesus heals a man who couldn't hear or talk. The story is found in the book of Mark, chapter 7, verses 31 to 37. Some people brought to Jesus a man who couldn't hear or talk. Please make this man well, they said. Jesus walked a little ways away from the crowd with the man. Jesus didn't want everyone in the crowd that was following him to hear what he said when he talked to the man. Jesus put his fingers into the man's ears, and then he spit on his hand and touched the man's tongue. He looked up to heaven, sighed, and said, "Be opened." Right when Jesus said that, the man could hear, and he could talk. Jesus told the man and his friends not to tell anyone else what had happened, but they were so amazed that they just kept on talking about all the wonderful things Jesus did. Wow, the man must have been so excited. Him and his friends and his family, they weren't even concerned that Jesus spit on his hand and put his hand in his mouth. They were just so thankful that Jesus was there and willing to heal this man. He healed both of his ears and his mouth. Something was wrong and his tongue wasn't working, so he couldn't talk so we could understand him. After Jesus prayed and asked God to heal him, the man was totally healed. And they were so surprised at what Jesus did that they were just praising God and telling all of their friends what had happened. So now let's learn our memory verse. It's found in Mark chapter 7, verse 37, and says, "They were surprised and said, 'Jesus can do anything. He even makes the deaf hear and the mute speak.'" Mute means you can't talk. And after he touched him, he could talk all the time to anybody, and he could praise Jesus. So now you're going to say it after me. I'm going to say a small part, and you're going to repeat it. Ready? Mark 7, verse 37. They were surprised and said, "Jesus can do anything. He even makes the deaf hear and the mute speak." All right, let's go talk to Jordan and Olivia and see if they have any other questions about this very interesting and very exciting story. Let's go. Hey, Jordan and Olivia, how's it going?
Good.
Did you guys enjoy that story?
Yeah.
Wasn't it interesting? Did you guys have any questions or comments about it?
Yeah, I have a question. Why did Jesus stick his hand in his mouth?
That was kind of weird. And honestly, I don't really know. But all I can think of is that whatever Jesus touched got better. Because remember that lady a few weeks ago? She was sick for so long. But all she had to do was get close to Jesus and touch his robe, his clothes, and she got better. So that's what I think, that whatever Jesus touched got better. He brought healing wherever he went because he's God, and that's what God does.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know. Only Jesus knows. But I do know that that man couldn't talk, so there's a problem with his mouth, probably his tongue. So that's why Jesus took him aside, away from all those people that were probably watching. And he wanted it to just be him and that man. So he knew it might be weird, but he also knew that was the right thing to do, and he was healed. So he touched the man's tongue, and he could talk. He touched the man's ears, and he could hear. So Jesus' ways don't always make sense to us, but they're always the right ways, always the best ways.
Yay!
So what can we take away from this story?
Jesus can do anything.
And heal anybody.
That's true. And our part is just to trust him. Just like that lady, just like that man. Just to get close to Jesus and tell him what we want. And whatever way he wants to go, that's the way we go because that's the best way. So we always trust Jesus.
Jesus' way.
From your H&M packet, you should have gotten this picture and been coloring it during our story time. So this is what Jordan and Olivia did during our story time. Show me yours. Have your grown-up email me or put in the comments below. I want to see your artwork. Well, thanks for coming to today's Wednesday Fun Day. We'll see you later. Bye!